A screen a foot from your face. The rest of the room, dark. Something lands. Two ideas touch. A sentence closes and your head moves. A small dip, half an inch. Nobody sees it. You just did it. You've done this for years. Nothing has ever come after. It's later than you meant it to be. You know the exact number and you're not going to look at it. Your legs have gone numb in that specific way. There's a glass of water on the table you poured 2 hours ago and never drank. This isn't the first video. It's the third. The first one was about something else entirely, and you couldn't say now what it was about. You knew before you clicked. That's not the problem. You've known for weeks what this is. A video about the thing you're doing right now. Watching a video about the thing you're doing. The title told you. You clicked anyway. So skip the reveal. There is no reveal. The mirror was already up when you walked in. The problem isn't that you know it's about you. The problem is that knowing won't make you stop. You can hold both at once. This is about me, and this will not stop me. And the second doesn't cancel the first. It doesn't even slow it down. You're still here, still nodding. You've heard the dopamine version. It isn't wrong. It's just not the interesting part. If this were a screen problem, a screen could solve it. You've tried. It works for 4 days because it treats the screen as the object, and the screen is not the object. This isn't an addiction to the phone. It's an addiction to the instant. That quarter of a second when something resolves. When the fog you didn't know you were carrying thins for a moment and you understand. You would take that feeling in any form. The screen is only the cheapest place to buy it. There's a kind of tired that sleep doesn't touch. Not the tired of having done too much. The other one. The one that arrives at the end of a day where nothing happened and still leaves you unable to start anything. You've had it since you were a teenager. You've never had a name for it, and you've never thought to ask for one. Because it doesn't feel like a condition, it feels like weather. You have been tired your entire life from a task that produces nothing. Blaise Pascal had a word for this. Divertissement. Diversion. And before you agree too fast, you hear diversion and you think idleness, a pause, a break from the real work. Pascal thought the opposite. For him, diversion is the real work. It's exhausting. It has to be. People wear themselves out in it. That's the design, not the flaw. The king. The one man who already has everything, who needs nothing from anyone. The king still has to be entertained. He surrounds himself with people whose entire job is to keep a single hour from going empty. Not because he's idle, because he can't afford to stop. Because the moment the diversion is taken away, he is left alone with himself. And that, for Pascal, is the one thing no human being can bear. Diversion is not a rest from living. It's effort, aimed precisely at arriving nowhere. You know the evening. 4 hours of it. Nothing produced and no rest taken either. You didn't relax and you didn't work. You did the third thing. And the third thing has a shape you'd recognize instantly if it were anyone else doing it. 12 tabs. 3 of them are the same article, opened twice. A playlist called Watch Later with 47 things in it, 6 of which you've watched. You added 2 more tonight. None of that was rest. You'd never call it rest. But it wasn't work either. And at no point in those 4 hours were you bored. That's the tell. Boredom never arrived. Something kept it out for 4 hours straight. And whatever that something is, it was working hard. Pascal tells a small story, and it is the whole episode. The hunter doesn't want the hare. That's not a metaphor. It's the literal claim. Hand him the hare, already dead, already his, and he refuses it. He wouldn't thank you. He'd be insulted. Because the hare was never the point. The point was the chase, the running, the near miss, the second wind, the moment the thing is one step away. He wants the hunt. The hare is only the excuse to hunt. Now look at yourself. You don't want the insight. If your life were handed to you already changed, already solved, already understood, no work left, you would refuse it the way the hunter refuses the hare. You'd feel cheated, because the understanding was never the point either. The point is the moment of understanding, the click, chasing a thought until it lets itself be caught. You are not looking for the answer. You are looking for the feeling of finding it. Pascal again, this time on games. A game with nothing at stake entertains no one. Test it. Remove the score, the bet, the possibility of losing, and everyone leaves within minutes. And notice what that means. The man at the card table is not enjoying the cards. Offer him the winnings without the game, and he turns you down. Same refusal, same insult as the hunter. But sit him at a table with nothing writing on it, and he's gone in 10 minutes. He doesn't want the money, and he doesn't want the cards. He wants to be occupied by something that can still go wrong. Something has to be at risk for the diversion to hold you. Which is why this diversion, the one you are inside right now, is the most efficient one ever built. Watching this is indistinguishable from growing. Every video of this kind promises a small transformation and delivers a small thrill instead. The two are so close in shape, you can't tell them apart in the moment. The finest diversion available to a thinking person is the one disguised as its own opposite. It lets you run without ever admitting you're running. What exactly are you running from? It's worth being precise here, because the obvious answer is the wrong one. Not boredom. Boredom, you'd survive. You'd just be bored. People are bored on trains, in waiting rooms, in meetings that should have been emails, and they come out the other side unharmed. Boredom is uncomfortable. It is not unbearable. Something else is unbearable. And it sits close enough to boredom that the two get confused constantly. What you can't survive is the un-narrated version. Your own life with the commentary switched off. No thesis, no slow voice explaining what it means, no music swelling at the part that's supposed to matter. Just the ordinary afternoon. Unscored, unframed, nothing landing, and no one, not even you, narrating over it. There's a line from Pascal about sitting alone in a room, pinned up everywhere. It's been quoted to death, and that's the proof. People pass it around precisely so they never have to do it. So the quote stays out. You already know which room this is. It's the room you're paying to avoid. And there it is again. The nod. Your head dipping in the dark. The same small movement, the same nothing. Only this time, you saw it. If you're still here, you know who you are. The one who watches so it feels like something is being done. When this ends, the room is still there. It always was.